What's going on, everybody? Mike here, welcome back to the channel. It's currently raining in here. I don't know if you guys can see up there, but she's all moist. So yeah, I'm not over here where so much where it's raining. I'm over here where it's not as much raining, which is absolutely crazy. But anyways, today, let me flip this around. I wanted to install the hood pins into my Tahoe while I wait for parts to arrive that I'm ordering. I do have a new oil pump. It's at my mom's. Now, I'm not sure if a Gen 4 is the same as a Gen 3 when it comes to oil pumps. It's a Melling's high volume pump. So if it is, comment down below. I'll grab that. And then that saves me some money. I still need to, I'm going to order all the other stuff that we need though. But in the meantime, while I wait on stuff, I wanted to get the hood pins installed. Well, I went to the Bolt Supply in Regina to get what I needed, and they can't get these nuts at all. They're telling me, let me zoom in, sorry, like one-armed guy, don't forget. They're telling me that it's a specialty nut, yada yada yada, but I have a lot of these because these are for primers from Skidoos and stuff, but they're coarse thread. This is a fine thread, so if you guys know where I can get one of these that's a fine thread, comment down below. Otherwise, I'm going to have to order a different kit for my hood pins. So, which absolutely sucks, but, you know, it is what it is. So, in the meantime, I'm going to, let me get out here. Let me go flip that around so it's a lot easier. I'm going to take advantage of the last nice day or probably of the year, because next week it's supposed to storm. It's supposed to get really, really shitty. And what I want to do is we're going to clean the Denali the very last time of the year. Well, not the last time of the year, but ooh, somebody was leaning against it. But you know, clean it up before winter. We're supposed to get a big storm this coming up week, and yeah. Now the unfortunate thing is, with me being down an arm, a guy can't wand it, right, because it hurts, and a guy can't scrub it with the scrub brush because it hurts. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the city and take it to one of them auto magical digital car washes and see how it compares to the one we have in town here, and just doing it on the driveway. So I'm gonna fire this thing up here right away. We'll hop in it, we'll head to the city, and we'll see you there. Probably go to like a co-op touchless car wash or something like that, and get the expensiver one, because they're like only 17 bucks I think for the most expensive one, which is roughly about what I would pay at the car wash. So, and we'll see what it looks like. Worst case Ontario, I got all my cleaners and stuff. I can give it a little after, and we'll, you know, we can do that too to touch it up, but we'll see how it is comparably. I did want to use my my machine downstairs that I have, like my pressure washer that I bought. I got some inline filters, right, for the water to try to get rid of the chemical stuff and stuff. But it's like 2 degrees out right now, and I don't want to run water through it just because I don't want it to ice up, right? Because as the water runs, it gets cold. So, anyways, look at it out, guys. Grass is still green. It's end of November. This will be probably the last Tuesday in November you guys see a video. And like, grass is still green. It's still like, it's insane. Absolutely gorgeous out right now. So a few days it won't be. I can already see my breath. So I also got the new tarp is on its way for the shop. So we'll talk about that when it comes as well. Doctors told me I have to take it easy. So I apologize, guys, if the videos are kind of slow. I'm just going to be banking up parts, getting as many parts as I can for the Tahoe, saving up my money. So then after my shoulder's all fixed, we can hit this shit hard. And I appreciate you guys being here. I will let you guys in on a little secret. I do have some hoodies being made as we speak. I've partnered with a local company, same one that does all my merch. Ran into a few local people who have seen my video about, well, you know, what happened, and they basically told me, don't give up on just because of, you know, a couple of clowns. Us, you know, we appreciate you and stuff like that. So it felt awesome, you know, like to have all the old heads and stuff, the people that I know and grew up with, they're still behind me and still support me, which is, you know what, that's who I do it for at the end of the day, right? And I'm all about supporting those that support you. I really am. Like, I don't believe everybody deserves respect. I believe you approach every situation with respect, and how it's reciprocated dictates the rest, right? Like, if you meet somebody for the first time, and you're like, "Hey man, how you doing? Nice to meet you," and they're a complete asshole. Oh, whoa, you know, like sometimes people are busy. I get it, totally get it, right? But you gotta take your time. Like, "Oh, sorry man, I'm really busy. Let's meet me in about 5 minutes. We'll hook up," right? That kind of shit. Anyways, I'm going to now head to the city. We'll get the car wash going, and yeah. But anyways, we'll talk about the shirts. Oh yeah, the hoodies. We'll talk about that when they come. So yeah, let's head to the city and we'll see you guys there. Scratch that idea. Oh, I almost fell in my trench. Well, scratch that idea, folks. We have some bigger fish to fry. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Okay, right. You guys can see that. There's like nothing in there. Where'd it go? Okay. Then I open up the rad here. Oh, give me 1 second. I don't know if I can do this. Oh, with one hand. I apologize, folks. Oh, come on. There we go. This thing's tight. That's all I can tell that this doesn't leak because it's tight. But open up the cap. Right? Where'd it go? So we have a problem here, folks. We got a leak somewhere. Now, you guys are thinking, you're probably saying, "Oh, I bet you got a head gasket gone, buddy. You got a head gasket gone." Way ahead of you. That's why I got the paper towel here. No. Oh. Yeah, let me get this. Not so flexy, but no. That's not coolant. That was just changed not long ago. If it'll focus. So, yeah, see that's fresh oil. That's fresh Mobil 1. So, it's not a head gasket. What I'm thinking it is this tank here. I think it's cracked. And the reason I say that is because you guys see the coolant jug here, right? Well, the other day, I put some coolant. I noticed it was low, so I topped it up. And I think about a week ago, or no, Friday, which is like 3 days ago, I topped it up because I noticed it was low, and it was leaking, dripping down here onto the ground. As you guys can see, it's all wet under there. So, and it's wet on the fender, or on the frame rail there. So, I'm thinking this jug is cracked, which, if it is, that's gonna fucking suck. But at the same time, it very well is possible because this thing was in a front end collision. Let's not forget that, folks, right? This thing was hit. So, yeah, so that's where we're at. I'm all here right now because we have to go to the city to do something anyway, so she's going to give me a lift. I think tomorrow, when the kids are at school, we're going to head to Bucks, and we're going to see if we can find one of those reservoir tanks. Always something, folks. Always something, hey? Oh well. We'll see you guys soon. Alright, folks. It's really late in the day now. You can see the sun's now setting over there. And when we started, it was up and around here somewhere. Went to the city to get coolant and stuff like that. Went to North Albert Auto. And unfortunately didn't get anything there. It being Sunday, they had their Z team in. And none of the things on the shelf was labeled. Like, they had 5 different kinds of antifreeze with no prices on any of it. Just the part numbers. So, anyways, doing a little bit of diligence and doing some thinking. I don't know if you guys can see, But there's those two lines right there, and right there, okay? They have little plastic clips on them, and if you look down below them, see how it's all wet and dripping? So, a buddy of mine thinks that what could be happening is, because I'm running the heater now, that it's going through there, there's like a bypass valve here. There should be a bypass somewhere with the heater. And, yeah. So I don't know if I need this new lines entirely or what, but the reason why it's there is that's because of the rad, being that's how low it is. So, what do we got here? That water or is that coolant there? Because hopefully my rad's not leaking from here. Like, hopefully it's not cracked up here. That would suck. So, anyways. Yeah, so that could be the issue back there. So, in the morning, I'm going to go grab some more coolant. We're going to start testing on it and seeing if that's the issue. If it is, we got to go get those pieces. So, which would make sense as to why, you know, you can see that wet on the frame rail right there. You see that? And it's been dripping down. So, I'm guessing they've been leaking for quite a while. Awesome that it's not a head gasket. I do plan on doing intake manifold gaskets on this thing. And the water pump gaskets, head gaskets, all that. Once the box is out, like next summer, I plan on redoing this whole motor, guys. Degreasing it, cleaning it the fuck out, making it look really good, putting those purple valve covers on it, all that kind of stuff. But, and you can see here, we got the, something happening. The belts got fluid on it too. Oh. What do we got dripping there? See that there's something wet on the belt. Upper rad hose leaking too, I think. Okay, we got some things happening, folks. I think my upper rad hose is leaking. You see that? There's a drop of coolant. You get in there, so you guys can see that. And the rad hose is wet, so okay. That might be the issue, actually. Wouldn't that be cool if it was just the upper rad hose? But we'll put coolant in, and we'll find out here tomorrow, because it is as low as that. So, wouldn't that be neat? Anyways, I'm going to go inside and freeze my nuts off, but for now, the Denali is down. But at least we may have known what the issue is. That's good news. So, upper rad hose, possibly? Or the heater hoses. Either way, it's a cheap fix and a lot cheaper than having to rebuild the whole motor, which, like I said, I do plan on doing that next summer. So, awesome. We'll see you guys in the morning. All right, folks, it's the next morning. It's kind of really chilly out. Spent the entire day yesterday in it's about 9:30 right now. I spent the last hour and a half of this morning on the phone with every kind of place in the city to see if I can find parts for this thing. Called GM to see if they had a hose. The hose is discontinued. Called a whole bunch of different parts stores around the city. None of them had the hose. Contacted Auto Electric in Regina, and they're going to get me one in tomorrow at 10:30 in the morning. So now hopefully hopefully that's not a crack. Hopefully this rad's not cracked or something, and gotta figure out what this leak's about. Which is weird because there's no reason why this cap should leak. It was brand new, right? So, but anyways, so that's where we're at for that. So, gotta wait for to get parts, but unfortunately, this video won't be out until, well, this video will be out before the parts show up, unfortunately. So next video, we'll be digging into this and fixing this thing. This was totally unexpected. Speaking of unexpected, something else weird happened this morning. Want to see what I woke up to? Woke up, opened my back door, and check this out. The new shop showed up. at some point. This is how it arrived. Is it any better than the other one? I don't know. Is it damaged? Quite possibly. Right? Just like look at it. It's just they just dragged it and dropped it. So we got more clamps. These are frosty. They've been here for a while. So yeah. So the new shop showed up, and we gotta wait now till tomorrow. I have to wait till tomorrow to get this hose so we can get this fixed. So next video we'll be repairing the Denali. But as you guys saw, there's no oil, coolant in the oil. So that's a fucking huge plus. Pray to God this thing lasts until the box comes out of it. Because as soon as the box comes out of this truck and I can drive the Tahoe again, even just putzing it around, we're going to be cleaning this whole motor up. We're going to be resealing it, new head gaskets. We're going to do AFM, the DOD delete. We're going to put a tune in it. We're going to make this thing last a very, very long time. If it can get me there. So fingers crossed, folks. Pray with me. Hopefully this thing will last. And it's just, we just do general maintenance, like, you know, this looks like from factory clamps and shit, so, right? Probably factory hose. No wonder it's split somewhere in there, but we got to take all this off to get to it. So, but to do that, I'm going to wait for it to warm up a bit. Maybe we're leaking over here somewhere too, right there or something, right? Maybe those hoses are leaking. We don't know yet. We'll find out. But first, we got to fix that one, and we can't do that until the parts come. So, I'm done rambling. I'm cold. I guess that's it for today, guys. The Denali is down. I don't know what to do. There we go. There's the thumbnail. Me frowning, right? So, hopefully, this is the key and fixes it. And this is when it's starting to get cold out too now, guys. So, always happens at the best time of year. Anyways, till next time, take care of yourselves. Love you. God bless. And next video, we're fixing this thing.